It should have been growth and development. As you can see from the eggs, you have this nymph, and that nymph will eventually grow into a ladybug. That process is growth and development. What I really want to talk about is how our writing quality has gone down. So that first week of NTI before spring break was just quizzes and you didn't practice writing, but we have practiced writing all year in 7th grade science using erase format. So I wasn't asking you to write all week. This was the first thing that you actually had to put some thought into writing it, and I was not impressed by the quality. So the situation was, you're in a field, you notice several turkeys. Some of the turkeys appear to be bigger than others. So what environmental or genetic factors could lead to this? Now, here's an example of an answer that I said was good. They did give me an environmental factor. Some of you just put the word food. That's not appropriate for a written response. This one answer reads, the environmental factors of having plenty of food supply and food available. Now, while that's a correct answer, there was no restate. They did say environmental factors, but environmental factors for what? Talk about the turkeys. From there, they gave me the answer, food supply, but then there's no explanation. How could a food supply help that one turkey get larger? So here's another example. You did not need to write something this long. This is a good example of what you could have written. An environmental factor that would explain why one turkey is larger than the other. So here we're using restate and answer, would be nutrients that are available. If there's not enough fat to store, they won't grow. I'm not even going to read the full response, but right there, they gave the answer and they explained it. We've got to be using that. So this week, you're doing your actively learn, and you also have a written question there. So when you're answering this written question, prove the statement to be false, you need to go back and say, if their argument, your friend's argument, says that organisms do not continuously adapt, if they're proven to be successful in their environment, you're saying that's false. So when you restate that, you need to tell me why it's false. Use evidence from the reading to back that up. So I just wanted to say that. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. Well, first, I want to tell you that grades are caught up for days 4 through 13. So everything in Infinite Campus is caught up. If you did it on paper, I've been contacting you to try to get that in so I can have your grades updated before I post them. And then I'm going to go ahead and put last week's NTI in. I'm going to average your notes and your learning checks together. So your score might not say whatever it said on your Edge Elastic. I did grade those. You can go back and check it, but that will be available. Now I have to figure out how to stop recording.